Welcome back, viewers. Sorry about the technical hitch. We're going to go back to the 80s. What was the year?
So we'll start with the Breakfast Time.
Breakfast Time. That started early 80s. I'm not going to tell anything away, give anything away. But this was presented by Frank Boff, Selena Scott, with also David Icon Sport and Alan Titchmarsh on gardening advice.
Play School.
Play School. One of the presenters of this episode from this year was Carol Leader.
Pebble Mill at 1.
Pebble Mill at 1. What a great series that was. That was almost an institution. Some great guests from Pebble Mill Studios in Birmingham.
One of my favourites, Dastardly and Muttley.
Muttley, you snickering floppy-eared hound, when courage is needed, you're never around. Those medals you wear on your moth-eaten chest should be there for bungling at which you are best. Stop the Pigeon from Hanna-Barbera. It wasn't released in this year. That's a bit of a...
One I've never heard of, Think Again.
Think Again, but you know the presenter, Bob. It was Johnny Ball, the great Johnny Ball, Zoe Ball's dad from Play School, with his Think Again, which was a sequel to Think of a Number.
Record Breakers.
With the great late Roy Castle and Norris McWhirter.
And this one might just give the year away, but we'll stick it in anyway. The first episode of EastEnders.
EastEnders. What can I say about it? It started off miserable with the death of Reg Cox on the 19th of February. It never got better than that, really.
We nearly did it again. And Blankety Blank with Les Dawson.
Les Dawson took over from Terry Wogan. Not necessarily in this year, but Les was presenting it, which I think when Les did present it, it got better.
Film.
With Barry Norman.
Yes.
We're not going to give the year away. But talking of films, what films were there, Bob?
Right, there was Return to Oz.
Return to Oz, which was a sequel to the 1939 classic The Wizard of Oz, which starred Faruka Bulk, and also the Blue Peter presenter. The Blue Peter presenter, Michael Sundin, played TikTok the robot.
Did he really? Santa Club?
Santa Claus the movie.
Oh, Santa Claus. Santa Club.
You're going to have to stop doing joint up writing, you really are. Santa Claus the movie with Dudley Moore.
We have Porky's Revenge. What the hell was that all about then?
Well, we can only say so much because kids may be watching, but if you know Porky's, you'll know he got his revenge.
Police Academy.
Academy 2, which was a sequel to Police Academy.
Well, I would have thought, yeah. Back to the Future, one of my favourite films.
Which starred, of course, the great Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly, and was the first of 3.
And another one of my favourites, Sesame Street, the movie.
Sesame Street, the movie, Follow That Bird, where Big Bird looks for his parents. Goes on a road trip.
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf, again with Michael J. Fox. Great film. The series wasn't so good. Not a bad cartoon, but the movie was great.
Right, we're going to go see some TV shows now. And obviously we've already mentioned EastEnders. And we have Howard's Way.
Howard's Way, filmed down in Dorset. The music, the beautiful music composed by the great Simon May.
Sickness in Health.
Was a sequel to Till Death Us Do Part with Alf Garnett.
Teleaddicts.
Teleaddicts with the legend, which is Noel Edmonds.
Victoria Wood as seen on TV.
Which starred Victoria Wood.
Stating the obvious. Dempsey and Makepeace.
Dempsey and Makepeace. They had to find something to replace the professionals, so they brought in Dempsey and Makepeace. Glynis Barber, Michael Brandon, they got together and married.
And was that as good? No. Home to Roost.
Home to Roost with John Thor and Rhys Dinsdale. Great comedy.
And what's that? Crosswit.
Crosswits with Tom O'Connor. It was the Crosswits quiz.
Secret Diary of Adrian Mole.
With Jan Samarco's Adrian Mole and Julie Walters as his mum, later replaced by Lulu.
And the last one of the TV shows is Wackaday.
Wackaday with Timmy Mallet from TVAM.
Oh, I remember Timmy, but yeah, the plastic mallet thing or rubber mallet thing.
That was it.
Yeah, right, we're going to go on to some
songs.
Music now. So we have Elaine Page and Barbara Dixon
I know him so well.
and Russ Abbott
Atmosphere.
and Paul Young.
Paul Young. Every time you go away, you take a bit of meat with you.
Bruce Springsteen.
Dancing in the Dark.
Jimmy Nail.
Love Don't Live Here Anymore.
Duran Duran.
A View to a Kill.
And I have no idea who Harold
Harold Faltermeyer. The Axel F. The theme from Beverly Hills Cop.
and Denise, whatever her face is called.
Denise LaSalle.
Yes.
Don't mess with my toot toot.